I've waited so long to get both of these. So, brand new DVD review, everybody. This time we're doing 2 Power Ranger seasons to do DVD reviews on. Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue and Power Rangers Time Force. Both of these seasons were released in the seasons 8 to 12 DVD box set back in 2013. Instead, I decided to get them on their solo releases by themselves without getting the box sets, because as much as I love the Shout Factory DVD box sets for each season of Power Rangers, the ones they did, the only 4 box sets they did for each season, including Mighty Morphin, I decided to get them on their respective releases. So be advised, when I do get every season, mostly the ones after Mighty Morphin, I'm likely going to get them on their respective DVD releases like this. Whereas Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, I'll get them through the DVD box set form instead of getting the DVDs of seasons 1 through 3, including Alien Rangers separate. And as well as my DVD reviews on the 2 Power Ranger movies, which, well, prior to the reboot movie, which were not by Shout Factory, but by 20th Century Fox Home Entertainment. So, Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue and Time Force are 2 of the first 2 Power Ranger DVDs outside of my own personal favorite season I had to get on DVD because, looking through all my DVDs so far, I only had Lost Galaxy in my collection, but I decided to get Lightspeed Rescue and Time Force to kick off the resuming of getting the DVDs of each of the following seasons. Because 2 years ago was my DVD review of Power Rangers Lost Galaxy the complete series. This time I want to do every other season instead of my own favorite, because basically if fans want to treat Mighty Morphin like it's the only Power Rangers in the world, I treat Lost Galaxy like it's the only Power Rangers in the world for me. But actually I have to look forward to getting every other series, like I said, once again, to get them each. If you're a fan of seasons like Lightspeed Rescue and Time Force, well, today, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, this is the review right for you. So let me take a look at each season, one DVD at a time. First, we'll kick off with Lightspeed Rescue, Season 8 of Power Rangers. So, Lightspeed Rescue, my copy of the series on DVD was pre-owned, in good condition so far from when I looked at the discs. But if you take a little notice on my copy of the DVD for Lightspeed Rescue, the pink looks rather more magenta-like than pink. Because if I had a regular copy of the series on DVD, the pink will be much brighter. But even I'll wait until when I get SPD In Space Volume 1, which is a pink cover, eventually, because their cover says bright pink. But it seems like my copy of Lightspeed Rescue on DVD is a dark pink color, like as if pink is a very possessive color. I think it's pretty okay, because this was pre-owned and this was from a public library, from a seller that I got this from off of Amazon. And speaking of which, I did get Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue and Time Force off of Amazon pre-owned, $9.99 each, which is probably $20 in subtotal. And because, $10, that's $20, so I pretty much did my math. So, Lightspeed Rescue, unlike my DVDs for Lost Galaxy and Time Force so far in terms of pre-owned, I'm mostly getting these DVDs pre-owned, even though the DVDs are in good condition. But it's just, sometimes some of the DVDs of some of the seasons are not going to be in the same, clear gray case as most of the majority of the other ones I'm going to get very soon. Instead, my Lightspeed Rescue DVD series copy is a black case, and it's not very good, even though I can tell what episodes are on one disc after another. Unlike most of my Power Ranger DVDs, of Lost Galaxy and Time Force, there's no episode listings, because, again, this is a pre-owned copy of the film from somewhere, from a thrift shop. So at least everything's intact. I don't know what's the sticker for, detailing that it came from a public library somewhere. Okay, but other than that, the discs are doing fine. But Lightspeed Rescue, some of the discs of my copy of the series on DVD, even though it's going to play well, but you can tell that there's some scratches on some of the discs. That's why I've been thoroughly cleaning them to see if they will affect any playback when I watch the series again, because I know I've watched Lightspeed Rescue recently. That's why I think one of the reasons why I'm getting these seasons on DVD is to collect and rewatch anytime I want. But at the same time, my retrospectives of Lightspeed Rescue and Time Force, and when I get Wild Force and other seasons, will soon be up on my channel soon. Okay, that's fair enough. Disc 4. Now, Disc 4 has the Lost Galaxy team up with Lightspeed Rescue. Okay. And the final disc, I don't know why it's so far up, because it's not possible. Alright. I don't see why with that, but I'll clean that off later. So yeah, that's the Lightspeed Rescue DVD. And last, let's look at Time Force. I have been looking forward to this one the most. And look, I mean, I figured for a 10 out of 10 season like Time Force on DVD, it's very clear that there is no scruffs or anything on the front or back, covers of the case, because you can tell it's very mint green, clean. Because, and also I like the choice of having Time Force with a green background, because you can tell the whole green vortex feeling to the season. And also waiting till when I get Mystic Force on DVD and several other Power Ranger seasons with a green background. So this also, unlike the Lost Galaxy and Lightspeed Rescue DVDs that I have, Time Force is one of the few Power Ranger seasons I will get on DVD that will feature an image of the main villain on the back. Like, for example, season 2 of Mighty Morphin has Lord Zed, Zeo has someone from the Machine Empire like King Mondo, Turbo has Divatox for both volumes, and Space has, Dark Khan is not a main villain, but he's like a secondary villain. Time Force, starting with Time Force, will have lead villains in the back of the respective DVD case, starting with Rancic, and when I get Wild Force, it's likely going to have Master Org in the back with the image of any of the Rangers. Ninja Storm will likely have Lothor. Dino Thunder will probably have Mesogog in the back, etc., etc. You just wait until when I get those respective seasons very soon. I like this DVD a lot, because even though I've been looking forward for Time Force the most, but unlike my Lightspeed Rescue DVD, this doesn't have that little bumper about saying it's from a public library or a barcode. So, but Time Force is great intact, and I like the way how it's nicely not wrecked for a pre-owned copy, but it's in very good condition. Much good, because they want to keep the season clean and perfect as much as possible. So here's the episode listings of what episodes are in each disc of Time Force. Disc 5 has the Lightspeed Rescue team up as the first episode of the final disc, which is pretty good. Then you got, I see what they did with Disc 3 having Movie Madness Part 1 on Disc 3, and Disc 4 you start with Part 2 of Movie Madness. Okay, fair enough. And so far, the DVDs are pretty clean for Time Force. Wow, somebody did took some great job dealing with the DVDs and not wrecking them or anything. Yeah. It's pretty good, I like it. Even though when I get Mystic Force, it's going to be a green colored DVD case. Even though there's a little small scruff, but I'll deal with that one later. So, that's it. So far, I'm going to get every other season of Power Rangers to come. Next up, starting with Wild Force, all the way until when Jungle Fury and RPM get their solo DVD releases. I will get them on DVD soon as well. Then I will go back to the Zordon era with Mighty Morphin, Zeo, Turbo, and In Space. Then get the first 2 Power Ranger movies. Then get the Neo Saban seasons. And I've just about gotten every Power Ranger series and film on DVD. So, let me know what you guys think about this, and I'm off for now. Anthony on PRLostGalaxy2014. Thanks for watching.